I realized going through my YouTube videos that I don't have anything on essentials. And by essentials, I mean the basics in your wardrobe that you can wear every day, or those pieces that you can get a lot of wear out of. Welcome back. My name is Tamara and I'm a personal stylist. I answer all your questions on style, trends, and how to style with purpose. I teach everyday women how to find their inner confidence and their own personal style starting from what they already have. I think a lot of times we are influenced with what's out there and what we need to buy, but we forget that we need to start with our own closet before we start adding more pieces to our own wardrobe. If you love fashion and all the things, but you're just not sure where to start, well, you're in the right place. Be sure to subscribe and hit that bell button to join me every single week for new videos. Before we get started, if you haven't noticed from my last video to this one, my setup has changed. So I have changed or swapped places with my other half. He is currently in school right now, so he's taken the upstairs and I have moved to the garage/basement. I wanted to share a quick update because if you've noticed, it's changed. I will be putting in some more pieces in terms of some artwork and just to create more of a background so it's not so stark white, but it is very much a process. I've also updated my lights so I don't just have a ring light anymore. I'll be sure to link them in the description below. This is probably the biggest space that I've ever had to be able to do all of my work. So if you guys want to check it out, let me know in the comments below. Now let's get styling on those essential looks. Okay, so essential pieces. These are your basics, things that you wear on a regular basis. And let's talk about tops first, because tops are, the pieces that you probably wear the most aside from your bottoms, but we'll get to that in a moment. When you're thinking of tops that are basic, you're looking at long sleeve shirts, shirts that are turtleneck, or even something similar to what I'm wearing now that has a bit of a print to it. You're looking at sweaters, long sleeve sweaters, bulky sweaters, wool sweaters. I mean, the list kind of goes on and on. Now, when it comes to basics, you're looking at really simple styles. For example, a crew neck t-shirt, a v-neck t-shirt, these are basics. But as we are going more into fall and winter seems to be coming a lot earlier than I personally would like. And so this leads me into turtlenecks. They are, again, those essential basic pieces that you can pretty much get all types of looks out of. You can wear it with a pair of jeans, a pair of black pants, you can wear it with a skirt, you can even wear it with a pair of sweatpants. I have a good turtleneck that I use for when I go snowshoeing because I like to keep my neck warm, but it's a little bit thinner so I'm not too overheated. And another great essential piece is a long sleeve shirt. If you don't have a really nice long sleeve shirt, then I suggest that you go get one. These are great to have in your closet. Not only that, you can wear it with a pair of dress pants and then add jewelry. You can wear it with a skirt. It's like wearing a short sleeve shirt, but now it's long sleeve, obviously because of the season. Another top essential piece that I really love is a good sweater. Sweaters are so cozy for the winter time and obviously keep us very warm, and a piece that you can get in a multitude of colors, or if you're someone who really likes to keep it very neutral, then you can get it from your basic whites to off-whites, creams, even those sort of camel beigey tones, or if you want to go more black. I personally love to add a little bit of color. If you've been following me, I talk a lot about color because I think it's such an essential piece to have in your wardrobe. It also adds a little bit of life to your wardrobe, but I think really speaks to who your personality is. When it comes to those essential pieces, I always try to find things like, for example, what I'm wearing now. This is a short turtleneck, it's long sleeve, it's got more of a bell sleeve, so it's something that's a little bit more feminine. This is kind of that 70s look, but I really love this and it's something that I can wear for years to come. And I always love a good floral print because, again, it adds that feminine touch to my clothes, but kind of speaks to my own personality. Now let's talk about bottoms, because bottoms are obviously something we wear all the time. I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to wearing bottoms, I have my key pieces that I wear all the time because I know that one, they fit, and two, I always look put together no matter what. And those key pieces are a good pair of dress pants and a good pair of black jeans, and then obviously a good pair of jeans as well. I find that those three pieces can take you so far. You can wear, example, your dress pants with a pair of runners and a long sleeve shirt, or if you want to wear a turtleneck, you can do that as well. It helps to really elevate your look when you're wearing a pair of dress pants that actually fit you properly, and I think that's a key thing to remember. Essential pieces are great to have in your wardrobe, but if you don't have clothes that actually fit you properly, no matter your shape or your size, then things can look a little bit frumpy. So let me know in the comments below what you feel about essential pieces, and do you have things that actually fit you correctly or properly? Because otherwise, you're just wearing clothes to wear clothes, and sometimes it can be really uncomfortable when your clothes don't fit you properly. When it comes to jewelry, I think it's important to invest in pieces that you know, again, you'll get a lot of wear out of, but pieces that you know that aren't going to tarnish or turn your skin green. So really think about where you're shopping, or go through your own closet and see where your jewelry is at. Right now, what's really popular, but also just a really great basic, is a nice chain necklace, something that's very dainty, and obviously a good pair of hoop earrings. Now, if you're not one to wear a necklace and you just prefer wearing a pair of studs, studs again are a really nice classic piece. You could do pearls, you can do like the little gold balls, you can do it in silver. I mean, it really comes down to what it is you like to wear. And I personally am such a hoops girl. I wear hoops all the time. I have them in way too many different sizes. I think I have like small, medium, and large, because I really love them a lot. I love wearing my hoops with a nice dainty necklace and a few rings as well. And then last but definitely not least is a good belt. I find that a good leather belt goes a long way. And if you're someone who doesn't want to wear leather and you would prefer a faux leather or vegan leather, whatever you want to call it, things like Matte Nat have really come a long way with their accessories. A good belt is something that I always really love, because I find like it just wraps you up and it's like putting a little bow on a box, because you are a beautiful gift. It's good to have brown and black because those are great neutrals and they pretty much go with everything. Hats, beanies, toques, whatever you want to call it. In the last number of years, I started to add hats to my wardrobe. I have summer hats and ones that I wear during the winter time. I think that hats are great, and I also wanted them for myself personally, again, because I lived in good old rainy Vancouver and carrying an umbrella around is slightly annoying. I no longer live in Vancouver, but regardless, a hat is such a classic piece, and if you get one that really suits you in terms of a color and also shape, if you want something that's a little more oversized or you want something that's smaller, maybe more like a fedora, it's totally up to you when it comes to a hat. But it is such an essential piece to have in your wardrobe, and especially when you're having bad hair days, a hat goes so far because you can really cover things up and nobody will know what's going on underneath. And if you are not much of a hat person but you prefer wearing toques or a beanie as they call it in the US, those are also really popular as well. You can always do a really nice wave underneath your toque or beanie. Let's talk about shoes. If you missed last week's video, I did a whole video on different style looks with different shoe types. Now, shoes are something, again, you want to invest in because that's probably the piece that you actually wear the most. It's not only about investing in your shoes, it's also about caring for your shoes. So if you have, for example, a good pair of leather shoes that you definitely spent a little bit of money on, make sure to put on a leather protector, and I would suggest getting them properly toppied. Now, if you don't know what toppy means, that's when you go to a shoemaker and they put either a piece of rubber, so that again it helps to protect the leather of the shoe, and not only that, it helps to protect the outside ridge of the shoe as well. And ultimately, if you have a good pair of suede shoes for you ladies, make sure you don't wear them in the rain. I've definitely destroyed some shoes. I've kind of like buffered them out a little bit so you don't really see them. But I also lived in Vancouver all my life, and if you're gonna wear suede shoes outside, well, you know the risk that you are taking. With that being said, a good pair of boots is always an essential piece to have in your wardrobe, and a piece that I definitely want to add are a good pair of Blundstones because they are meant for all weather types. Probably not so much the summer because then your feet would get really warm. But in the winter, they're great with a good pair of wool socks, and then you know that you're always nice and warm and cozy. Let me know in the comments below, out of everything so far, what are the pieces that you find are essential that you already have in your closet? And to finish off essential pieces, let's talk about outerwear. Now, for the winter season or fall winter, outerwear is key to keep us warm from whatever's happening outside. I have a good classic long wool coat, and it's something that I bought from J. Crew when I used to work there. Feels like a million years ago, but it's a piece that I invested in, and I really want it to last for a long time and hopefully to be able to pass it down to the next generation. For myself personally, when it comes to coats, I really like ones that are really long. I find that they can cover things up, but you can always wear a really nice long coat with a t-shirt and a pair of jeans and put on some cool boots. And I find that this is such a put together look, or you can do a layered look or kind of the Canadian tuxedo with a coat on top and put on a hat. I mean, I know that times are very different and outerwear isn't as popular as it once was, but a good winter coat that has some sort of filling or a puffer jacket is a key piece to have. I know for myself personally, I have a puffer jacket. I have a few of them. I don't just have one of everything, I might have two of everything because, again, I'm a stylist and I really love all the clothes and I love different colors and I like to incorporate different things into my own personal wardrobe. But the point of that is you want something that will keep you warm. And if you can't buy something new from a store, you can always get something secondhand. There is so much to choose from when it comes to secondhand, which now leads me to think, let me know in the comments below if you'd like for me to do a video on different places to shop when it comes to secondhand. I hope today's video really inspired you to think differently when it comes to essential pieces. Let me know in the comments below what essential pieces you would wear. I know that I mentioned this already in the video, but I find that they are pieces that you can have and pieces that you can use for a really long time. I hope that you feel inspired. Be sure to go through your own closet to see what you already have, to see if you can emulate any of the looks that I created in today's video. And don't forget that no matter your body type, your shape, your size, however you want to look at it, you're able to wear anything that you want because don't forget that you are a rock star. Make sure that you have clothes that fit you and that you feel the most comfortable in. Essential pieces are there to work as a foundation to create the rest of your look. And if you're still having trouble with creating your looks and not sure what to do, be sure to download my free style guide. It's a step-by-step process and really takes you through everything in finding your own personal style. And I'm very excited to announce, so be sure to stay tuned into next week's video because I will actually be going through the style guide that I've created step by step and really teaching you how to use it for yourself. I'll use myself and walk you through how I would go through the guide. Be sure to also follow me on Instagram because every single week I will be doing different types of fashion polls. They've been quite popular and so I want to continue on with them. If there is a question or fashion dilemma that you have or something that you're a little bit uncertain about, be sure to follow me on Instagram and let me know what it is, or you can let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button to join me every single week. And if you really enjoyed it, don't forget to share this with all of your friends on all the social channels if you want to. And one little side note as well, I forgot to mention that I'm also on TikTok now, so if you want to get a good laugh, be sure to follow me there as well. Everything will be down in the description below for you to find. And like I always say in all of my videos, it's not about who you wear, but how you wear it. I will see you in the next one. Bye!